Josh Duggar sued for $500,000 by porn star who claims he was violent with her after paying for sex on 2 occasions. Josh Duggar is being sued for $500,000 by porn star Danica Dillon. Dillon alleges that Duggar manhandled her and was violent when they had sex on 2 occasions. Dillon's attorney, Mark Frumer, says that if Duggar takes the stand, he will likely be questioned about his entire sexual history and past misconduct. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar could also possibly be called to testify for hiding details of Duggar's prior bad acts, according to Frumer. The suit claims that Dillon is currently being treated for severe anxiety similar to post-traumatic stress disorder by a psychiatrist. Josh Duggar is being sued by a porn star who claims she had sex with the disgraced reality star on 2 occasions earlier this year. Danica Dillon has filed a lawsuit which was obtained by InTouch and accuses Duggar of battery, saying that he manhandled her in a way that felt as if she were being raped. Dillon, whose real name is Ashley Stam Northup, alleges these incidents occurred in March and April after Duggar approached her while she was stripping at a Philadelphia club. The married mother of 2 is asking for $500,000 from Duggar. Dillon first met Duggar, 27, at the Gold Club in Philadelphia in March while she was performing there as a stripper. The 28-year-old said Duggar paid $600 for lap dances at the club and then followed her back to her hotel, where he offered her $1,500 for her company, and the 2 later had consensual sex. Once the sex began, however, Dillon claims in her lawsuit that Duggar manhandled plaintiff and physically assaulted her to the point of causing her physical and emotional injuries. A month later, Dillon alleges that Duggar came up to her again in order to apologize for the tortuous behavior he inflicted, but when they had sex again, engaged in identical tortuous conduct. As a result of this, the suit claims that Dillon is currently being treated for severe anxiety similar to post-traumatic stress disorder by a psychiatrist. Dillon's attorney, Mark Frumer, says that if Duggar takes the stand, he will likely be questioned about his entire sexual history and past misconduct, including the fact that he molested 5 minors as a teenager. The defendant may be subject to having to talk about his prior bad or sexually abusive acts at trial, said Frumer. They are all relevant if he takes the stand. Frumer added, the defendant has a history of sexual and physical abuse towards women, particularly those he perceives as vulnerable or weak. He has to be held responsible for his actions. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar could also possibly be called to testify for hiding details of Duggar's prior bad acts, according to Frumer. Duggar entered a faith-based rehab program in Illinois in August to treat his infidelity and addiction to porn. Family insiders said at the time that despite Duggar's adultery and his admission in May that he molested 5 minors, including 4 of his sisters, when he was a teenager, his wife Anna would not end their marriage. Anna will not leave him. As with her in-laws, she is turning more to her faith than ever. She and Josh are probably praying around the clock right now, I would assume, a source told People. Maybe not publicly, ever, but privately, there will be some suggestion of whether or not she should have been more aware of the pressures Josh was under, of the issues he was facing, and how she could have better counseled him, or helped him. Is she not certain where Anna, who is raising her and Josh's 4 children all under the age of 5 as he is in rehab, is living? It was revealed in October that the couple's home in Siloam Springs had been sold so Anna could be living with her in-laws or her own family in Florida. The Duggar family reportedly went to visit Josh in rehab last week, and it is not known if he returned home with them to Arkansas or stayed at the facility.